Good day to all you citizens of Super Earth out there. A new patch to aid you in your efforts is coming in. May Super Earth give you courage. Today's patch is dealing with the spawn rates of heavily armored Terminid enemies as well as the possible play against them. It also contains some fixes to UI elements and crashes. As far as changes to the enemies go, the amount of heavily armored targets that spawn on higher difficulties, especially for Terminids, has been a big discussion point online and internally. The intent is for the groups to have to bring some form of anti-tank capability, but not to the degree previously needed. To that end, we have reduced spawn rates of Chargers and Bile Titans on difficulty 7 and up. In addition, we have reduced the risk of spawn spikes for Chargers and Bile Titans. Please note that we have changed the distribution of enemy types, not reduced the difficulty. Expect other enemy types to appear in greater numbers instead. We are humbled by the community's ability to find things like Chargers leg meta in our game. However, spending your anti-tank weapons on legs instead of the obvious weak points seems to counter our expectations. We are not changing anything regarding the Charger's legs. We are, however, lowering the health of the Charger's head. It should now be at a point where a well-placed shot from a recoilless rifle or an EAT-17 instantly kills a Charger. Together with the unfortunately undocumented change of the last patch that increased the armor penetration ability of less well-placed shots for EAT-17s and recoilless rifle shots, Chargers should now be much easier to handle by well-equipped groups. Changes to the gameplay consist of the electronic countermeasure operation modifier, which had a chance of giving you a random stratagem instead of the one you input, has been removed in order to be reworked and will be reintroduced in a future iteration. We found that this modifier wasn't communicated clearly enough and overall caused more frustration than excitement with the way it was currently implemented. This change was made in patch 1.1 but was unintentionally omitted from the patch notes. Some fixes include the missing text on several HUD and UI elements. Also fixed were several subtle voiceover mismatches in the news videos. Fixes also include various crashes that occurred mid-gameplay when deploying to missions. Some known issues that are in the works for future updates are game crashes when attempting to use a stim while inside an exosuit. Pink artifacts may appear in the sky when setting off large explosions. Automaton dropships seemingly disappear and slides in after being shot down. Shots from arc-based weapons may not count towards kills in post-mission stats. Players cannot unfriend other players befriended via friend code. Cross-platform friend invites might not show up in the friend request tab. Players may be unable to select loadouts or return to the ship when joining a multiplayer game session via PS5 activity card. The exosuit can destroy itself with rockets if it fires while turning. Chat text box display is obstructed by the cinematic letterboxing during extraction, and some people are unable to accept friend requests. This is mostly a cross-platform issue. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for dropping in. Don't forget to sub to the channel, and if you'd like, you can check out our Discord. The link to that's down below. Or consider supporting the channel in another way by joining our memberships. I'll catch you later.